Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back. Yeah, I had the day off yesterday. Still no better off. BT didn't turn up. So I've already raised a complaint with them. I mean, I need my internet for connection to the hospital, doctors and stuff like that, being as I'm at home all day. The missus works from home for 2 days a week. So our internet is vital. So I've really put a rocket up their arse. Basically, I've told them if they don't get it sorted, then we'll go back to Virgin. We'll just get a bigger package with Virgin, and they'll lose a customer before they've even got one on the books. They weren't too happy about hearing that. But anyway, catching up with a bit. The head's still a lot fuzzy at the moment. I don't know quite what's going on, but I mean, they've announced now that Ofgem are going to put the price cap up again on energy to £4,279 in January. This is despite Sunak saying different in his autumn statement. Not a budget, autumn statement. They say it won't make any difference to our bills. Yeah, like hell it won't. But it's been exposed now after an investigation or a report that the energy companies have been letting people down. Not all of them, but some of the bigger ones in particular are not helping people in trouble, in debt, like they said they would. They are not helping vulnerable people, like they say they would. And people are just not getting the help and support where it's needed. You know, we all know it's happening. We can see for ourselves. We can see the corruption in the government. We see the profiteering in energy. But what's being done about it? As usual, absolutely sweet FA. And then we've got the scientists coming out now. They're looking into beaming solar energy from space to Earth via a microwave link. What are these fucking lunatics like? Are they trying to cook us now? You know, so-called global warming, let's pump microwaves into the atmosphere, into the Earth. Unbelievable. You know, I've seen something like that on Star Trek in a movie. It didn't end well then. I think they blew the planet up, if I remember rightly. But, hey. And the Supreme Court ruling. Oh, SNP cannot have another independence referendum. But I have to ask, why would they want one? They've openly admitted and they've shown that they can't survive without our money. They've proved that with the amount they've wasted over the past few years. The EU doesn't really want them. Basically because they've got nothing to offer in return for membership. Absolutely nothing. They won't be able to pay their way in Europe. They've said they don't want the euro. Europe are saying, well, you've got to have it if you want to be a member. But, yeah, in the next breath, she's asking for money again off our government here. It's technically her government at the moment as well, so I don't even know why they got their own separate one up there, devolved government, whatever they fucking call it. But it doesn't matter what she says, really, because I believe now the Scottish people have sinned through her. And at their next election, which she will try and turn into a referendum, I think her time is limited. I think she will be gone, which will be the best thing that can ever happen for Scotland, as far as I'm concerned. But going back to the energy for a minute, you know, I can't confirm this, I've only seen reports of it. But it would seem that we've still been buying Russian oil. even though sanctions are in place to say we can't. Now, it would seem that we've got a lot more coming in, probably up to 40% of our oil coming from Russia. Now, it turns out, if this report is right, which I'm not saying it is, I can't confirm it, but they've been buying it through countries in Europe to get around the sanctions. Mainly because they don't want the big backlash of buying Russian fuel. Now, it's been coming in through Belgium, Netherlands and Germany, I do believe. And they spent nearly 100 million with these countries for fuel. Our government have spent nearly 100 million. So when Sunak says he's supporting the Ukraine, he's lying through his fucking teeth. They're supporting both sides. And to me, this just proves what I've always said. They want the war to continue because it fits their agenda. It supports their agenda. And like I say, they don't want this to get out because the government have said they're being transparent about everything. Well, we know they're not. They never have been. They never will be. You know, you can guarantee when they got their mouths open, 99% of the time they're actually lying. But, yeah, Russia's still pumping fuel and gas through different ways into Europe. So these sanctions are very debatable, aren't they? They're just not following them. They're following them in the open, but not behind closed doors. And to end with, now you all know my feelings on football. I can't stand the bloody game. But I'm loving this year's World Cup. Literally for the absolutely ridiculous levels of virtual signalling, wokeness. I hate to say it for you guys that enjoy football, but with events that are going on here and out there in Qatar, I think you're seeing the demise of the beautiful game, as you call it. Unreal. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, folks. I'm still way off my best at the moment. I have got a new blood pressure machine coming. I got in touch with the supplier that I got that one off of, and they're sending a replacement out straight away. It should be here tomorrow. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And hopefully, I'm supposed to be getting a phone call from BT later on. I might even record that, actually, use it in a video to see what excuses they've got for not turning up after I cancelled a hospital appointment to sit in and wait for the bastards. But there we go, that's life today, innit? So anyway, people, as always, thank you for your support. My respects to each and every one of you for it. Oh, and another thing. You said 500 subs for a community page on your YouTube channel. I've got one channel with 41 subs and they've awarded it a community page. Are they just giving them away now? Anyway, guys. Till the next one. I will do one tomorrow, hopefully. As always, stay safe. Stay strong. And keep an eye on these lying, thieving bastards in Westminster. Respects, guys.